Welcome to the Pensions Trustees Report for the General Assembly 2021. Moderator, Commissioners, everyone watching, I've got some news for you. It's big news. It's news we've been waiting for over 10 years. Now, the Pensions Trustees written report is available to everyone. It's in your blue book. You might imagine it takes a lot for a Scottish Presbyterian actuary to be happy, especially when financial matters are at play. Well, let me say, I could not be happier with the content of the report this year. I'm delighted to report to you that the pension schemes are in great shape, better than at any time in their history. Like many of their members who enjoy better than expected life expectancy, the schemes are in rude and vibrant health. The trustees have now completed the latest annual health check for each of the schemes. The results are available and shown in the Blue Book report, and I'd like to spend just a moment to highlight to you the excellent financial position that the schemes are in. With no exceptions, each of the schemes is in surplus on a prudent set of actuarial assumptions. In the pensions actuarial world, this position of surplus on a prudent set of assumptions is the gold standard. For each of our schemes, the Church of Scotland schemes, achieving this gold standard brings a number of significant benefits. For our nearly 5,000 members, each and every person will benefit from strong security of their pensions benefits. Members can go about their lives and business safe in the knowledge that their Church of Scotland pension benefits are secure. For the agencies of the Church with responsibility for pensions, in this case I'm talking about the agencies responsible for ministers and overseas missionaries, for ministries development staff, for the Church's central staff based at 121 George Street, and for the staff of Crossreach, each of these agencies who have worked so hard to support their respective pension schemes can look to the future, can plan for the future, and importantly, budget for the work that they do in their future, safe in the knowledge that they do not need to make any new provision in respect of their defined benefit pension schemes. The pension scheme's trustee too will also feel the benefits. They can sleep easy, well, at least a little easier, knowing that all the money needed to meet the scheme's benefits and the costs of administering them are already held within the scheme's funds. Further, there are funds available within the schemes for trustees to consider granting discretionary increases to members' benefits. I'd now like to spend just a few moments to talk about what the trustees have been doing in respect of increases to members' pensions. Once again, I'm delighted that the trustees were able to grant and pay increases to members of each of the scheme sections. As a minimum, the trustees awarded an increase, all the increases established by scheme rules and legislation. In normal language, that's the annual inflationary increases referred to in the Blue Book. In addition, because of the strong financial position and where the scheme rules permit, the trustees also awarded discretionary increases. The details of that can be found in the Blue Book report. The pensions trustees are established to serve the interests of members. To anyone listening who you yourselves are a member of this scheme or have an interest in any of the schemes, I have an invitation for you from the trustees. We'd love to hear from you. Your views and experience of the schemes. What areas should we now prioritise for improvement? Please just be in touch with me or any of the trustees, or indeed with the pensions manager, Jane MacLeod. It's customary in this report that I cover at least a flavour of the work the pensions trustees have been doing on good governance, improvement projects and cost-effective management. The schemes continue to benefit from simplification work completed in recent years. This year, the investment strategy was simplified further by being made consistent across all the three schemes. The timing was right for this next step when Crossreach joined the other sections, becoming fully funded in January. Elsewhere, the trustees have completed a formal review of the appointments of the two scheme advisors, the scheme's actuary and the scheme's investment advisor. Following an open tender exercise, new firms have been appointed to these roles. Because of the simplification work previously completed, the trustees now anticipate annual cost savings for these services well in excess of £100,000 every year. These cost savings will be in addition to the over £500,000 cost savings saved annually in respect of investment management fees achieved due to the previous simplification of de-risking of the investment strategy. Each year, these savings will accrue to the schemes and be available to fund benefit payments for members. And to conclude the governance topic, I can report that the trustees have completed their work reviewing pensions administration's arrangements, deciding to maintain the status quo. A further piece of work reviewing administration practices, policies and procedures will be completed this year. No one was untouched by the pandemic and related restrictions. In the pensions area, our pensions manager and all the team have ensured members' pensions benefits were paid throughout, as well as ensuring that trustee meetings continued, albeit after moving to an online platform. During the year, Conor McFadgen left the team and Ruth Farquharson joined. Good luck, Conor, and welcome to the team, Ruth. Many thanks are due to Jane MacLeod and all the team for keeping things moving during this period of significant change and uncertainty. We also felt the support of the Chief Officer, who worked with Jane to ensure that IT arrangements were available for home working at very short notice, and that support was available when some tasks needed attendance at the office. Dave was in regular contact with Jane to keep her informed throughout the many iterations of restrictions. Thank you, Dave, for all your help. We simply could not have achieved what we have without the help and support of many people. I'd also like to thank all the pensions trustees for their continued time and input. During the year, John Thompson and Neil Campbell resigned as trustees. We were lucky to have Anne-Marie Gillan, Stuart Stephen, John Montgomery and Ian Gray join as trustees. Welcome, Anne-Marie, Stuart, John and Ian. Following her appointment as trustee for all three schemes at last year's General Assembly, I'm delighted that Lynn McMillan has also taken on the role of Vice Chair of the Pensions Trustees. Thank you, Lynn, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you in the role of Vice Chair. It's a timely reminder for me to take this opportunity to ask you, everyone listening, General Assembly 2021, to please consider if you or anyone you know would have the drive and energy to serve as a pensions trustee. No direct pensions knowledge or experience is required. Training's available. The key focus is on the commitment to serve. Please consider serving in such a role. The trustees would like to record their thanks to all those who have left the service of the schemes during the year. They embody a passion for service, which means working hard to improve the outcomes of all the scheme's members. The successes I've mentioned earlier could not have been possible without their contribution. Thank you all. This is also an opportune time to recognise the strength and depth of the resource available through our church family in this context to provide individuals with the skills, experience and willingness to serve as pensions trustees. The most recent, Anne-Marie, Stuart, John and Ian, with their deep and varied career experiences, are just the latest examples. Commissioners familiar with this report over the years will have noted with interest my earlier comments about the funding levels and that, without exception, all the sections of all the schemes are now fully funded. This is the news we've been waiting for over 10 years. It's a significant milestone, a historic moment, not only in the life of the pension schemes, but also for the broader church. On the 21st of January this year, the Crossreach section of the scheme for staff became fully funded. The conclusion of many years' collaboration between Crossreach, the Social Care Council, the broader church, represented by the Assembly trustees and their predecessors, and the pensions trustees. Each has contributed significantly to get the schemes to this position, and now, therefore, for Crossreach to be able to fully enjoy all the benefits I've set out earlier. Well, having waited so long, it may feel like that news is over in a flash. It's not. The positive impacts will endure for decades to come. In conclusion, the pension schemes are in excellent shape, the best they have ever been. The pension trustees are looking forward to managing the schemes for the benefit of their 5,000 members. Thank you all for listening.